this 6-ish base mark, except for the Outlaws game before, which went to 9 or 10.
Yeah, there's a couple of games where there's blowouts, but I feel like most teams 5 or 6 is a good number of bases. So it's not an arena where you're expecting a lot of players to finish.
Yep.
Stat board comes back up. We might have a quick look at that, but otherwise we'll have a look at the next game maybe. So the order on red, Owlbears on blue, 1 up on green.
I think. Is that the correct one? It was saying Dragons before. Not sure who else. That was Kelpies.
Aces and
Dingoes. So the order on red, Owlbears from New Zealand on blue, and 1 up from Victoria on green. This one.
Now, I believe the order is the team that is playing with 4 at the moment because one of their players is sick. So fingers crossed we'll be able to join their team later in the competition. But looking at this fixture, I would say a comfortable 1-up win on this one. And Owlbears second, I reckon.
You think?
Yeah.
Owlbears are a bit of an interesting team there. They've got a couple of new players from Dunedin on the South Island, and a couple of players from Auckland as well up on the North Island. It's a shame that we're not seeing the rest of the Cobras here this year, saving their money and energy for Worlds, which will be in Silverdale a little bit later this year. Surely the Owls get the upset here.
It wouldn't be the first one we see
great.
tonight. It wouldn't be the first one we see tonight if it happened.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few so far. It's actually been really good to see.
All right, so game about to start.
A lot of support from the Kiwis for the Owlbears in this one. So Rooster, Groody, Rapid, their first Nats. 2 of them first Nats.
I think Rooster's been before, but under a different alias.
Yeah. Trader played for Dunedin last year, and Mouldy is a long-time Cobra.
Yep.
Been playing for many a year.
Opening stages of the game looks reasonably quiet inside the bases. Just everyone pushing out, testing the mid-ground, trying to accumulate some pack points. 1 up very strongly.
Guinea on that one there.
Yep.
Picking up that red, just bullying his way through that base there. Walking in, the couple of shots going on that person that was sitting in that default facing spot, wherever it is, whatever you call it.
Yep.
That main shooter spot there in that V, looking towards the base.
But Guinea with a nice early base for 1 up. Nicely in the lead and healthy pack point advantage as well.
Rooster was nap queen or snack queen. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense. Good.
Let's have a look. So we've got reds pushing green at the moment, but the green defenders keeping them out. Blue looks pretty quiet at the moment, and red looks even quieter again.
Yep.
And a lot of reds at that door.
Maybe that's what the order have decided to do. Playing the standard game when they've only got 4 players is not quite the right call for them.
No.
As soon as they base went off that first time to Guinea, they've pulled up stumps and gone. Saw a bunch of them.
Oh, sorry, and we missed on blue. And we've still got greens holding the inside of blue.
Reds on the inside of green now.
And Rapid picking up their dumped red base at the moment. And yep, red's holding the inside of green.
And Collision picking up that green base there as well.
Okay, so a team's dumped early. What's going through the other 2 teams' minds at the moment?
Ooh. All right. So you gotta think in this kind of a situation here, the Owlbears are the ones that really are gonna need to be doing something on this.
Yep.
They're confident that they should beat the order.
Yep.
Beating a team of 4, it's sort of expected. In fact, if you're losing there, it's pretty surprising on that. But against such an aggressive and powerhouse team like 1 Up,
Yep.
there. You've really got to be making some moves.
But
so
surprisingly, maybe, is that they didn't dump by the looks of it because they're back.
Denial there from Moldy on the Angel deny from Moldy is exactly what the Owlbears need to do. So that's what I was going to say is when you're fighting over that dumped empty base, they've got, the Reds are back there. But let's say it's an easy-ish base with fewer defenders while they're out on attack. Being able to deny your only real main opponents in this, just adds that extra little point buffer. And that's points that the other team's not going to be able to get back.
Yep.
There's Yeah's on red.
And nice destroy
Picking
there
that
from
one
Yeah.
up there. Very comfortably there for Yeah. But one up with now the 3 bases out.
Yep.
Now as well. That one-shot denial there on Yeah is not going to hurt them too much.
So they're up, 2 bases and about 4,000 pack points. Very strong start there. But I suppose not unexpected. Historically, they've been quite an aggressive team. Very strong on the pack points. Getting shot out the back there in green base. Red's inside. But again, Blue's fighting them for it, and Green setting up back inside.
Snake back on the inside there of Green.
Yep. Blue, a little bit happening, but not a lot. Red's dead quiet again. So almost at the halfway point. One up, quite comfortable.
Spoonman's on.
Spoonman shots into and a destroy there. Very nice work there from Spoonman.
Just as the Blues were coming inside that front door at Green, which is on the right-hand side there of Green as well.
So it almost looks like Red is doing 3 or 4 person pushes as soon as it's quiet, just to Green, which is the nearest base for them, and then rushing straight back as soon as they've got it.
It's good teamwork there from the 4 of them on that one. Guinea one-shot denied there by Rapid and Crouchy on the piggyback.
Himself.
Picking that up there. Good recovery there for one up on that.
There was a Red player at the front door that maybe didn't realize it was a Green shooting.
Rooster getting a penalty there as well. Trader on Red. Nice.
Very nice Red base.
That was nice Red base. Kind of sneaking in through that front door there, tagging out the Red that was sitting on the inside, and then just shooting it from that front side open spot.
Yeah.
Good spot.
I only saw it used the first time today in one of our training games, and
fun. It's
surprisingly
comfortable.
It's a good chaos spot.
Can recommend. Don't team deny your teammate who's going into there.
Yep.
Sorry, Albert. But
a little bit interesting at Red base at the moment.
Red?
We had Greens and Blues fighting over the dumped base, which as Red team is what you absolutely want. Now, Green has ended up getting it there, but for a moment, having the 2 teams fight over your base is something you salivate over as a dumped team, because that means they're not sitting on you.
There we go. Was Sicarius picking up that blue base as well. So now we're seeing that we've got the Blues set up on the inside there of Red. I think that's Moldy.
Perhaps.
Think so?
Is that Spoonman picking up a term as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Moldy's
so
on
Moldy,
Red.
shots onto Red.
That's Red, that one.
And destroy. Green set up inside Blue. Shots in. The Angel deny, as you put it. So the denial from the 3rd team or the other attacking team. Green's still set up. Green's still needing this base. Lance with nothing so far. So still to open his account.
Let's go back to Blue.
Yeah, let's stay in Blue for a while, because Reds seem to be...
It's where the action is
quite
at the
hard
moment
at the moment.
Which is real good for the Owlbears.
Yeah.
Master Guardian picking up that blue base there.
Very nice.
I can see 4 Reds on camera at the moment inside that blue base or
Yep.
I love these cameras. These are phenomenal. I love them. Every other Nats arena, if you can get camera views like this, you know, like we're really fortunate that we've got a really nice high ceiling.
Okay,
here.
blue's in. Okay, blue's getting a red there.
Red.
Yep. Now, this is a little bit interesting because red seem to have dumped to blue. And that's probably the team that they know they're fighting with. And Owlbears only need one more of the dumped base. Red's setting back up again in blue. And Reds still need 2 blues as well. And the scores are very tight.
Lowlands, I think, in that underspot there in red, just waiting for that base to come back up there.
Yep.
Yep.
And again,
on it now.
Red team would be absolutely loving green getting this because that means blue isn't.
Yep. Super close at the moment between the Owlbears and the order.
Yep. But that said, blues setting up in trying to get into green.
Yep.
Moldy inside the base. Still need all of blue teams still need green. Getting shot out from the back there. Red still set up inside blue. And red base. Hold on, we'll just blue very quickly. Did not get that base. So Spoonman putting another 2 shots in. Snake on red. Getting
from that,
red.
Yeah, empty. Nice and clean. No one's coming back over to green at the moment. To red at the moment.
No, because only Rooster needs.
Salty Heathen, it doesn't look like there was a level 2 penalty. These look to all be level 1 penalties.
If it's the same as last year, I think the little warning symbol is more of a pinkish color if it's a level 2.
Yeah.
As opposed to the yellow. So pretty sure that both of those are just level 1s at the moment.
Yep. It's a different symbol. We'll see it hopefully soon.
Okay,
Rooster's
Rooster
on.
coming in for...
Yeah, picking that up there. Oh, just as a red comes back. That was really interesting. There's, you know, taking it from that spot I was talking about before with the open, from that open to that front door there.
Reds and greens fighting over blue at the moment.
Blue.
But yes, not the spot I
Green
would have shot that
tonight.
base from for Rooster. I would find if I'm getting the dump, it's far too open. Oh, Colin Snake in blue. Shots into blue.
Oh,
and beautiful base there from Snake.
Solid. Tagging a couple while going through that base there.
So just Guinea and Lance that need blue from 1 up. Owlbears need all need green, and that's the only base that they can get for the rest of the game. But 7k up on the order. So much better than it was looking 2 minutes ago if you look at the worm, where teams were tied. But looks like Reds having another crack at blue. I can only assume that it's Spoonman or Collision. Oh, Guinea denied at blue by the Reds.
By the Reds. Just still active in that corner spot there. Just hiding in that corner and the front hand top side there. It's good.
Yep.
You gotta,
maybe just leave it on blue for the rest of the game because that's where all the action's going to be. So we've got, because Lance and Guinea both need this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a term being given there.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought I saw that they breached the baseline, came in that front door a little bit early.
Yep.
Again, it's a little hard to tell from these angles there.
And game.
Whew. Yeah. Coming out pretty much as expected order in this one there. 1 up, 42k with 8 bases. Owlbears take the second, 31k with 5 bases, and the order 25k with 4 bases.
Yeah, as was shouted out in the chat, only 4 players, and still keeping in pretty good contact with Owlbears. So that's a very
very impressive there from the order. It would have been a really handy pickup there on that, managing to get those points. Any victory points that you can get when your player's down, it's incredible.
Quick look at the summary board. So highest tags in highest tag streak go to Crouchy.
59 tags there. It's really, really good to see Crouchy getting that 7 tag streak, 144 tag ratio, both bases, 13k. Very solid game from Crouchy.
Fruity, 2 tags while taking